Hi, I'm Jenzella Benson. I'm the author of Hope and Glory, a novel set in Peckham, South London. So today I'm here to take you on a mini tour around the ends and show you some of the places that inspired scenes or are the general backdrop to my debut novel. So first up, we're on one of the main high streets of Peckham, Rye Lane. This is where you come if you're looking for your meat, your fish, your fruit, your veg. It's also where, if you've grown up around South London, you're probably going to bump into aunties, uncles, friends, enemies, all along this strip. So obviously so many places, Peckham is changing. There's even a Costa down on the corner, which you know what that means. But there's still so much of the vibrancy of the neighbourhood. So the main character of Hope and Glory is Glory Akindele, and she grew up on a street that is very similar to this one. If you're familiar with British accents, you've probably clocked that I don't have a London accent because I didn't grow up in London, I grew up in Birmingham. But we had family who lived in Peckham and they lived on a street very similar to this one, which is what inspired the Akindele residents. So I really can't wait for you to meet Julian, one of the characters in Hope and Glory, and he owns a barbershop. And I've always imagined that the barbershop would live on Southampton Way, which is this road that we're standing on right now. There's a lot of barbershops down here, or there have been in the past. So it feels like the most natural place where pharaohs, hair and grooming would slot all the way in. So the final stop on our whistle-stop tour of Peckham is Burgess Park. It's one of the biggest green spaces in London. It's a place where I used to spend a lot of time as a broke student, but it's also where the community in South London gathers. And at various points in my life when I've had existential crises, I will come to Burgess Park, I would walk, and I just think about life and wonder, what am I doing? Who am I? Where am I going? A lot of the questions that Glory is asking in Hope and Glory. So moving to Peckham, aka Little Lagos, and kind of coming to my adolescence in and amongst the Nigerian British community was just a really special time for me, and that's why I had to set Hope and Glory here to preserve that version of Peckham that I knew, because it's changing, it's going, and there's even places that I wrote about in the novel which don't exist anymore, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. I really hope you enjoy reading Hope and Glory, a story about family, loss, love and redemption, coming April 2022.